Today is March 27th, 2023, and this week there were 68 reported cases of COVID-19 in Charlotte-Mecklenburg County, which shows a 39% decrease over the last 2 weeks. Therefore, each subject is comfortable not to wear a mask. So where is home for you right now?
Charlotte.
Okay. Where were you born?
Chicago.
Southside Chicago?
Southside Chicago.
How long have you been in the Charlotte area for?
Continuously since 2005, so however long that is.
19 years, I think?
Yeah, dang.
Maybe? I don't know, I'm not that good at math. Describe your experience during the last 2 years and more of the COVID-19 pandemic.
The last 2 years have been pretty good. Started full-time doing what I've wanted to do and set out to do, is become a full-time college professor. And that has been fun. It's also been challenging. It's also been stressful. And it was also trying to figure out how to do things coming out of the darkest part of the pandemic too, which made it even more challenging.
Did you experience having to teach online, like virtually?
Yes. Not so much when I got here at Queens, but prior to that, yes. Was
that a challenge for you?
A little bit, but it was actually fun too. About 15 minutes of lecture and I was done. I had fun.
How have your friendships or family relationships changed during the pandemic?
My family structure changed. I got divorced, and but my bloodline family, we got stronger and tighter. Friendships got tighter. Reconnected with people I hadn't spoken to in many years, college friends, fraternity brothers. So that helped.
Do you think the pandemic has changed your normal routines throughout the day or your week?
Not anymore. It changed my perspective on certain things. The pandemic, the great thing about the pandemic was that it allowed people to slow down, do some self-reflecting, change some things that people didn't want to change, for those who did, for the positive of it all. Yeah.
Sorry, it started flashing.
So how did you experience the quarantine part of COVID, the isolation part?
It was good.
You enjoyed it?
There's times when I stayed at home, and I was very fortunate. I had a back patio with a screen-in porch, and I can smoke cigars and watch TV as much as I wanted to. And then the other part was that I got to, at some point in the middle of the pandemic, my friends and I, my cigar buddies, we all got together in our same place, but we did the 6 feet distancing apart in a round circle and outside, and we still had a great time. That helped us, all of us, to get through the pandemic, the early parts of the pandemic.
Yeah, that sounds actually really fun. So what are some good things you've learned through your experience during the pandemic?
I learned how values are extremely important, to know your self-values, how it's extremely, extremely important to you personally and with anybody else that's attached to you, and making sure that values are aligned is extremely important. And having good values, not negative values, that was probably one of the biggest things.
So does that coincide with how this has shaped you as a person, you think?
Well, yeah, I think it allows me to reconnect with my faith a lot more. And that that drives me every day. So that I think that was my faith and my spirit got more aligned.
Yeah.
And became more alive, which allows me to have a much positive outlook coming out of the pandemic.
What do you think your future will look like from here?
I don't know, but I gotta wear shades because it's gonna be so bright. The corniest thing I could say. I don't know, and the only thing that I can say is that I would, again, going back to faith, is that I put the results in God's hands. I do my part. I ask what can I do to be of help to my Creator and to the fellow people that I'm around, and I let my Creator decide the outcome and all that.
And my last question is, do you have any additional stories or experiences that you want to share about COVID-19?
Another good positive that came out of the pandemic was the earth was able to heal for a little bit.
Yeah.
There was no traffic. There was, no smog and stuff like that. And scientists kind of talked about this on NPR about how the pollution was going down during those first few months. And it just made you really take a look at what we're doing as human beings to this earth.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, now along the lines at the base of your palm or on your wrist, list 2 or 3 thoughts or feelings that come to mind when you hear the word COVID-19 pandemic.
List what?
List 2 or 3 thoughts or feelings that come to mind when you hear the word COVID-19 pandemic. Now, wherever you have space in the middle of your palm, can you identify 1 or 2 things you've gained from the pandemic? Think of this as something symbolic or concrete that you now possess or are holding in your hand as a result of living through the pandemic. Okay. On the outside of your hand, what's surrounding you? Who or what supports you, inspires you? What people, what ideas or values? Indicate these people and ideas in the background of your paper outside of your hand.
Like on the edges, right?
Yeah.
For each finger, right?
It doesn't have to be.
south side of Chicago.
How long have you been in the Charlotte area for?
Continuously since 2005. However long that is.
19 years?
Yeah, dang.
Maybe? I don't know if that's good enough. Describe your experience during the last 2 years and more of the COVID-19 pandemic.
The last 2 years have been pretty good. Started full-time doing what I wanted to do and set out to do, is become a full-time college professor. And that has been fun. It's also been challenging. It's also been stressful. And it was also trying to figure out how to do things coming out of the darkest part of the pandemic too, which made it even more challenging.
Did you experience having to teach online and virtually?
Yes. Not so much when I got here at Queens, but prior to that, yes.
Was that a challenge for you?
A little bit, but it was actually fun too. About 15 minutes of lecture and I was done. I had fun.
How have your friendships or family relationships changed during the pandemic?
My family structure changed. I got divorced, and but my bloodline family, we got stronger and tighter. Friendships got tighter. Reconnected with people I hadn't spoken to in many years, college friends, fraternity brothers. So that helped.
Do you think the pandemic has changed your normal routines throughout the day for your week?
Not anymore. It changed my perspective on certain things. The pandemic. The great thing about the pandemic was that it allowed people to slow down, do some self-reflecting, change some things that people didn't want to change. For those who did, for the positive of it all.